All right, so I decided to make a video because some of you were a little confused with the interval portion of this making a frequency table. And so I just made an example. We're going to start at 5 and we're going to use intervals of 3. Okay, and so I'm going to start at 5. And remember, you definitely need to label everything. So you have your interval, you have your tally, and then you have your frequency. Okay, and so before you start going through your numbers, you really just want to see what's your largest number. So my largest number here is 17. So I need to make sure that as I create my table that my intervals go up to at least 17. And so I'm going to start at 5. And so my intervals are intervals of 3. That means that there should be 3 numbers in that interval. And so what I like to do is just kind of like keep a little post-it. Let me see if I can move my post-it here so you can see it, to remind myself of what numbers go in that interval, right? And so if it's intervals of 3, that means there should be 3 numbers. And so that's 5, 6, and 7. So my interval should be from 5 to 7. My next interval will be 8, 9, and 10. So the interval is 8 through 10, right? And so doing this will allow you to see that there are 3 numbers in each interval, which was the mistake many of you were making. So my next interval is 11, 12, and 13. So that will be 11 through 13. And I need to go up to 17. And so I have 14, 15, and 16. So that's 14 to 16. And my last interval is going to be 17, 18, and 19. And it's fine that 18 and 19 aren't numbers in my set of data, but my interval still has to be consistent. And so I'm just going to finish my chart out. And then I'm going to go through and start to cross off the values as I use them. So I'm just going to get another color. So 5 through 7, and I can go right back to my post-it, and that's 5, 6, and 7. So I'm going to go through my data and cross off all of the 5s, 6s, and 7s, but I'm going to count as I go. And so here's 1, 2, 3, and so I'm going to tally 3 marks. And then I have 8 through 10. I'm going to do the same thing, 8, 9, and 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and then I have 11 through 13, so that's 11, 12, and 13. So that's 1, 2, 3. 14 through 16, so that's 14, 15, and 16. So here's 1, 2. And then 17 through 19, there's only 1 left. And so your frequency is just the numerical value of your tallies. So there are 3 tallies. So your frequency is 3, 5, 3, 2, 1. And so what you want to do is make sure that you have the same number, that your frequencies add up to however many numbers that you have. And so if I add 3 and 5, that's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So there are 14 values, which means when I count these numbers, there should be 14, which there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And so there are 14 numbers here, and I have 14 tallies. And so they add up correctly. And this is your frequency table.